Okay, fixing your dial glass. This is what I came up with when I first purchased this radio. I didn't realize that it was painted onto the glass, the numbers and what have you. So I had to figure out how I was going to replace this without spending a whole lot of money. I think they want $40 to reproduce this dial glass. So what I did is I scanned the old glass, which is what you see right here. I put all the pieces together that I found, and I'm not sure why I lost some of it, but I did. Because I didn't think I was going to redo this myself, so I didn't save a whole lot. I had to go through the trash can to find my glass again. So anyway, this was the first step. You scanned the glass. And by the way, this is 9 7/8 long by I think 3 7/8. Don't take my word for it, but I think that's what it is. Okay, this was the first step. Then I started cleaning it up. I'm going to go over here to the next one I did. See, it's getting cleaned up a little more. This is before, this is after. This is the next step after that. Getting rid of all the broken lines. And then you have this one, which is pretty much the final product before I go and fix every pixel on this thing, so it looks really clean, and I'll show you that in the next video. Okay, this is the program I use right here. It's called PaintNet. You can download it from the internet. It's free. I'm going to open it real quick and go back to some of my recent files, which is this one, just to show you when I first scanned the broken glass, I had to repair, clean it up, and this is what I ended up with. Now, to make this look really clear, you have to open the window. I went to 700% myself. Let's go 700%, where you see the pixels. Okay, you see how bad the numbers are. Okay, and I go over here to Tools on PaintNet again. Go fetch the color, which is the eardropper. And I've got the color. Now this is per pixel. Okay, so if you go over here and want to repair, let's say, all these pixels here, just make it look as round as you can, because by the time you zoom out, it'll look decent. Let me do a little bit of this, and then we'll zoom out to show you. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this here. Also, if you look at your grid lines, you want to make sure they're all even when you get done. So all the numbers and letters are all the same height. And as you can see, this is time consuming to get it right, but this is what I had to do to get a clean graphic out of this. I can print it, and when the end result goes on the glass, it looks really super sharp. And then on your printer, use the sharpest settings you got, using, again, color paper. This is basically what you have to do. I'm not going to do the whole thing here because it's all, like I said, time consuming. You want to make sure, like, if you got 8 across, you got 8 across here, so it's all the same. And like I said, the height has to be the same, and when you get done, it'll look pretty nice. And so I'm going to show you the end product here if I can. Let's see, open recent. Let me see if I can go down that far. I guess not, because I'm going to open one that's done. Alright, let's go down. I think this is number 19. What was the last one I did? And this is what it looks like when it's all finished. Pretty nice. How sharp all this looks. The lines are sharp. Even these boxes I had to go and fix up. So this is the actual finished product. I added the color. this area here has to be cut out with a razor blade, okay? So you can see through, because that's where you're going to see the needle when you move your dial on your radio. Okay, this is where I'm going to print the graphic. And I've got this is my Canon on a 8.5 by 11 sheet of photo paper. Just as long as it's glossy photo paper, it'll work. It'll look pretty nice. I've got this on custom, so I can actually put the dimensions on here: 9.67 by 3.99 inches. Again, sharpen print on high, and I'm ready to print. And after I print, I'll show you what I do. Okay, this is for demonstration purposes only. I didn't really print on a photo paper, but basically, without having to use 6 hands here, you basically just cut it to size, or as close to size, because you're going to have to recut it anyway later. Oops, it's hard with just one hand here, unless I put it on a tripod, and I don't like tripods. The kind of things get boring when we use a tripod. Okay, once you have it cut close enough, you use one of these thermal laminating pouches, stick it underneath here. Do that. Oh, that'll be easy. Hold on. Okay, now you've got it in the pouch, and then you run it through your machine, sort of like this one. You take it, run it through your machine, and be sure you cut this area out before you put it in the pouch, so you can see through it when you get done. Let me show you what it looks like, what the finished product looks like here. I'm going to take this over here, bring it to you here. When you're all done, it's going to look like this. And it's actually, the laminated piece is between the glass, and there's a back to this. Okay, I've crimped the glass back, that's why I can't take this out, but basically that's your finished product. You can see through it. Looks really nice, and you'll never be able to tell the difference between a painted glass and one that's been used with the thermal pouch. And like I said, when you get done with this should be cut out before you put it in. Cut it to size, and it should fit right in here. Okay, you'll have to cut yourself a new piece of glass if the old one is broken. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If you like it, please like it and subscribe. Alright, thanks for watching.